Yo, what's going on, guys? So, I hope you guys are doing well. So this game, it was very interesting. You guys will see what happened, but I just thought it would be a good game to do a pro analysis type of video, since a lot happened in this video as far as chase goes. So yeah, maybe you guys can learn something or not. So I was a bit AFK there at the start. That's why I was trying to call my attention there. So let's go to a gen. Someone's down already, and second person is down already. I really don't know what they're doing, but yeah. And now he DC, so it's already a 3v1 with like 20 seconds into the game, and that person's gonna get hooked. So yeah, pretty bad start. And he has barbecue. He's probably gonna come right over here. I'll just keep working on my gen. That person is killing himself on the hook. He's killed himself. So now it's a 2v1 in less than a minute into the game. Now this is a safe way you can go off this building right here. Just drop off there as soon as you see him go over the stairs, and you can also use that window for a little bit extra safety. Like I'm doing here. You see, I see them. I confirmed that he's coming. So now I jump the window. Now, because he vaulted the window, now he gives me room to vault this window right here. But if he had not vaulted that window, I would have not tried to vault this window, because then he could have still hit me, right here. So going back to the same loop again. I cannot do another time, so I have to use this pallet now. I don't have distance enough to go to that window, go all over and go to that same window again. So what he's doing right now makes me think he might have engravings, because this is a move you can do with engravings. Usually on a few loops like this, it can work. Because the chainsaw is so fast that if the survivor reacts a little bit to the wrong side, you can still like curve and hit him. So doing that makes me think either he has engravings, or he's just, I don't know why he's doing that for whatever reason. So he missed the chainsaw there, which gives me an opportunity here to go, because I don't want to waste pallets, right? I want to use windows as much as possible before wasting pallets, because pallets are not infinite, but the windows are. So he left me here, and he found the wide. So because it's a 2v1, it's still not a good idea that he left me and found the other guy. But yeah, my idea there was just saving the pallet. As soon as he gave me opportunity to, just loop him with distance alone, and not by the, pallet, that allows me to save a little more of the pallets for later. Rather, because what I could have done there is just like sit, because as soon as he missed the chainsaw, I could have just sit there and watched him and continue the same loop around the pallet. But then that pallet would eventually get wasted, So by leaving and going for the window, that allows me to extend the time where that pallet would be available. So I'm trying to call him, because I don't care at this point. I just want to do a chase, It's pretty clear I'm not gonna do five gens by myself. So right here, he vaulted the window. This is a little bit of a mind game. Now I don't have enough distance to go around check there again without getting hit, so that's why I went to this loop on the closer loop here. I know there's also a pallet here in front of me. So, but again, I'm trying to preserve pallet, so that's why I went for the window and not the pallet. Right here, I would have went to the shack window. I just didn't, because he had a chainsaw. So if it was any other killer, I would have went for the shack window there. Right here, I got stuck a little bit, but I can still make it to this pallet. Here's a little bit of a mind game. Like, he doesn't know if I'm going to drop the pallet, and I don't know if he's going to commit to the chainsaw, but it worked out there. You see, I'm always trying to use the window, because that way, try to preserve the window the pallet as much as possible. Use that window 3 times before I actually use the pallet. Now here, I'm already thinking I'm going back to shack right now. That thought has already crossed my mind, because I can see I have enough distance to where if he follows me the way he's doing right now, I can clearly see I have enough distance to make to shack window here, which is the strong area of the map. So that's why I want to loop. That's why I want to loop him here, So he tried the window mine game there, vaulting it twice, but I had my guard up so I didn't fall for that. Now here I can get hit. I could have faked the window, but because it was risky, because like if I fake the window and he doesn't hit me, he would get the chance for a free chainsaw. So that's risky, you know, because if a chainsaw the chase would have ended right there. So I just thought I would vault the window anyway and take the hit. So right there, I don't know if you noticed, but I used the tree as my cover, even though I was running. Also to block his line of sight on me, so he doesn't know. He's kind of scared. Probably thinks it's the best idea to stop the chainsaw as well as not hitting the tree, you know. Because when he's doing the chainsaw like that, he can only see straight forward. So by going either a bit to the side, he already completely loses sight of you, which makes him scary. It makes him think you're going back. So and he's going further away from you by going forward, by keep going forward. So he stops the chainsaw. But it was mainly just for cover. There is the tree there. You see right here, I timed the. This was actually intended. I timed the dead hard. There was not much the reason why I went to the right there and not to the left, closer to the window, is because I wanted to get enough distance to get a fast vault after the dead hard. But the dead hard was already planned before I even approached that window. So here we're just looking at the pallet because either way, if I went left or right there, I would still have to use the dead hard just because of how fast his chainsaw is. So again, using the pallets, I see a window there. He gave me an opening, so I'm going for the window before going for the pallet. He's trying a mind game here. You know, he gave me more distance by doing that, so I'll loop this instead of maintaining the same loop. I'll always go for another loop. Use the distance between me and him. Right there, I had a feeling he was gonna try to swing, so I dropped the pallet. This pallet is not too safe as well, so that's why I dropped it a little earlier instead of trying to continue the loop. He could have maybe hit me here with the lag if he tried to swing, but he did not. But maybe he could have hit me with the lag. So there's a pallet here right behind this tree that I did not see because the tree was in front, so I couldn't see the pallet. But the best idea here would be to loop this window like I'm doing, and right now at this moment go for the other pallet there. Because I didn't see it, I'm thinking there's only these windows here. And now he has bloodlust, so I'm not gonna make it to this window. The best play here would have probably been to fake the window vault, but I just thought I would try, and barely made it. But he had bloodlust at that point, so that's why he was fast enough to catch up to me on the hit there. And he's really happy that he downed me. And yeah, that was pretty much a 1v1 game. But the chase lasted probably much more than 5 minutes since that person even died on the floor. You see the pallet in front of me? That's the pallet I was talking about. I couldn't see it because the fucking tree was right on the way. So it kind of blocked my sight. But had I seen that pallet, I would have probably planned better and used that pallet instead of keep going for those windows. Because the windows, he gets bloodlust eventually, so you have to go to a pallet eventually. But you see, really here, the main point is really how it's combining all the structures together. That's a really good thing to do if you're looping as a survivor. But to do that, you gotta be moving your camera properly so you can see everything that's around you as you're looping him. And also just planning ahead, you know, knowing all your options, not just the options that's right in front of you, but the options as around you and the map as a whole, you know. So, but yeah, guys, that's the video, and that's what I was thinking during the game. And see you guys on the next one. Hope it helps.